have in front of me a 4-channel video Balun set, okay? So it comes in these little boxes here, and these are the 2 units. And on the accessories on the side, I'm going to give a demonstration of how you'd set up and how you'd use it. Basically, the idea of this is that you have up to 4 cameras that you need to run between 2 points. One where the cameras are, and the other location where your DVR is, and you want to do it over a single cable. This set of Baluns solves the problem for us. So I'm just going to put these 2 products out of the way. So, a few important things to note here. The 4 Baluns here, they're B&C type connections, so you connect your camera directly to it. So I'll just give you an example here. I'm just going to put a B&C unit here. So it could be directly to the camera, or it could be a B&C cable coming from a camera to a point where we're running the thing over. So for instance, we'll say, just say we had an outshed where we had a Cat5 cable running from that shed back to the main house or warehouse where we have the DVR. Well, what we would do is we'd run all of the cables back to this point here, and then we're going to use a single Cat5 cable that we maybe have run or underground, or we have run along a wall, something like that, and we have this already in situ. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come along and I'm going to connect this in here. So now what we have is we have the picture from this camera running into this cable. It's being converted and it's running along one of the pairs. So that's why we're limited to 4 cameras, because there's 4 pairs of cable, 8 cables in total inside our Cat5 or Cat6 cable. And we run to the far side here, and what we do is we bring it out, and if we look at that, input 1 will match to output 1 on this side over here, okay? So we come along and we will get this and we'll run it directly in here, and we have it gone into our DVR. So our DVR now has an input, and with our second camera we'll come along, we'll get this, we have it powered locally, run it in, and we get our second cable here, and we run along and we connect it in, and we now have our second camera on it. So you can see, obviously, in most circumstances, you don't need something like this. You'll just have a cable running directly all the way down. But you can see all those circumstances where you have multiple cameras trying to get to another location, and you have just one Cat5 cable in position. This is it. Now, what type of distances can you run this over? We're saying on the website you can run this safely over about 150 meters. One of the experiments we did here is we actually took out a 305 meter cable, put RJ45 connectors in both ends and tested it, and it worked fine for us. So we don't know exactly what the upper limit is, but that's a full roll. It's very unlikely you're going to be using anything like those distances on it. So it's a fantastic product. When we saw this at a trade show recently, we just said this is super, and we were able to source it, brought samples in, worked absolutely brilliant, and then we decided to buy a whack of them, simply because this is a product that's going to sell like hotcakes in the marketplace, simply because it's a brilliant idea. It solves a problem, and it solves it very effectively and very cost effectively as well. So that's it anyway, an overview of a 4-channel video Balun set available with low cost shipping directly from freetv.ie.